Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to Nuveen's Cuisine. It's been a while and I'm craving something sweet. So since it's Mother's Day tomorrow, I'm gonna make myself a gluten-free, low-carb, no dairy dessert because I deserve it. So in a small blender here, I'm gonna add 1.5 cups of hazelnuts. And then we're gonna chop it so fine to make it hazelnut meal. So we're basically using hazelnuts instead of the usual crackers, graham crackers or others that you will use to make a base for a dessert. And I'm gonna put it on the grind. Now that the hazelnuts are ground pretty fine, I'm gonna add some melted coconut oil, and just like you would if you're doing graham crackers and getting ready for a cheesecake or some kind of a crust, we're adding this time we're adding coconut oil instead. So now I have a can of coconut milk. It could be reduced or full, and I have it right here simmering, and I will add 1.5 cups of semi-sweet or bittersweet chocolate, whatever you like, and keep it there until it's all nice and melted in a silky, velvety way. And that will be our ganache. So we're using coconut milk versus heavy cream. Well, now that my hazelnut meal is ground and mixed with the melted coconut oil, what I'm doing now is gonna start spreading it on this removable bottom pie pan, and I will try to spread it all the way to the edges so it can get a nice rim edge. Takes a while. It will happen, and it will be a beautiful, beautiful Mother's Day tart. So look how wonderful that looks now, the crust. And what makes it vegan and gluten-free is the use of a nut. It could be hazelnut, it could be any other kind of nut, ground really fine, just like you would with graham crackers. And instead of mixing it with butter, you can mixing it with coconut oil or the vegan butter, which you can find at Trader Joe, which is made of macadamia and coconut oil. So with the bottom of a measuring cup, I find this the best way to spread it and make sure it goes to the edges. And ta-da, it's ready for the ganache. The chocolate ganache is getting nice and silky and fantastic. It still has a few morsels of the chocolate chip still not melted. You put it on very, very low heat, or you can put it in the microwave. And look how beautiful it is. And what makes it again vegan or vegetarian is that it's not, the ganache is used with coconut milk, not with heavy cream. And it's getting there, almost ready to pour into that beautiful shell. All right, now that the crust is set, the beautiful chocolate ganache is all nice and silky and melted. We're gonna pour it. If there's a little extra, you can always save that for later, for something else you want to top with ganache, whether it's cookie, a strawberry, or ice cream. I'll put a little bit more. Look how beautiful and silky that is. Marvelous, darling. Who doesn't like chocolate? Well, chocolate ganache is like a fantasy. I can fill a bathing, swimming pool with it, or a bathing tub, and take a nice dive in it. Meantime, I will not roast actually. I'm just gonna toast some of these hazelnuts. Kind of lose the shells a little bit. Because we will use it for garnish. We're just gonna put it on medium heat on the stove and just swirl it around a few times until it has a nice little toasted smell. And you can tell that the skin is peeling off. A few minutes, low heat. Meantime, these gorgeous raspberries. You can use anything you have, any kind of berries fine. I happen to have raspberries, so I'm gonna, in the middle of it, build a little center. Try to make it in the center so it doesn't look awkward, off-centered. Just make a nice little circle. I think I'm a little off-centered, huh? But you know what I mean. Berries at this time is absolutely wonderful. Blackberries, strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, gooseberries too. All right, and I would like to use some shredded gluten-free coconuts. Put some around the raspberries. Yum, yum. Toasted, unsweetened coconut flakes. You can garnish in any which way you want. I thought, since we have the chocolate ganaches made with coconut milk, using a little bit of shredded coconut would be nice. And also for color. Now we're going to put a row of blueberries. Why not, huh? Blueberries are one of nature's best antioxidants. So much into this little berry. Amazing. Cranberries, blueberries are packed with antioxidants. You throw it in your yogurt, in your dessert, in your oatmeal, fruit salad, or just eat it just like the way it is. Absolutely wonderful. Naturally sweet, you don't need to sweeten it. Also low in calories. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm a little off-centered. I should have gone a bit that way. Next time. Then we're gonna put another line of coconut. See the color now? You got red, you got white, and then you got blue and white. Actually, that could be also a great dessert for 4th of July, right? Red, white, and blue. Oh, we're gonna get ready for Mother's Day. Mother's Day brunch, Mother's Day dinner, dessert. Mothers are God's gift to the world, most mothers anyway. Work very hard to raise our children and to teach them right from wrong. And most mothers go through so many sacrifices in their life just so their kids will do better than they've ever had. All right, let me check on the hazelnuts. Hazelnuts look nice and toasted. I'm just gonna wait to cool off a little bit so I can take the little skin off. Now that the hazelnuts are nice and cooled off, I am cutting them in half. It's easy to break by hand. And we're just gonna go around the edge of the tart. It looks nice when the nut is facing up like that. When it's toasted, it's easy to break in half by hand, like such. And you just keep going around the edge until it's all done.